Seven Trumpets Prepper. Guys, in this video I want to tell you that Babylon is crumbling before our very eyes. Wages are stagnant. Work is more harder than it's ever been before. People are literally working 1, 2, and 3 jobs, not to mention that if they're married, their spouse is working multiple jobs. You can see this republic crumbling. If you've ever looked at the rise and fall of the Roman Empire, you really need to do an independent study yourself, okay? Because I'm telling you, the direction things are headed is a copy and paste of the Roman Empire. And this morning I walked into Food City. This is a
in about 10 miles, take exit 407 onto State Route 66 towards Sevierville.
And a prepping video. I walked in Food City this morning. This sweet old lady was working there, and I've seen so many elderly people suffering in our community, and I have helped some of them. Some of them I didn't have the opportunity recently to help, and I'm going to see them again. I'm going to try to help them, if y'all willing, if it's in my power, by the grace of Most High. But it bothers me because I see myself there in just 30 years. You see that? You see that? That's called getting older, okay? And eventually, everybody's ticket gets punched. So no matter how much pride and arrogance you got, thinking that you're just going to be young forever, or that no bad thing, sickness or hard times is ever going to hit me, best check yourself, because it's coming, homie. The morning starts, the day starts. I go in Food City and I go get some milk for the girls and my kids and just a few odds and ends, and I stand in line, and this lady in front of me has a buggy full of stuff that this lady's trying to check out. And I look, and there's no instant checkout line worker. There's nobody in this grocery store. There's one person working, not a manager standing there, but they ain't even the guy that goes and gets the carts that's also a bagger. He's oblivious. He's off in left field. He walks by, people's getting their food checked out. He goes on about his business, comes back, still doesn't help her. I get up there and I tell the lady, I'm like, this is like a multi-million-dollar company. I'm like, it's pretty sad they cannot give you some assistance. And, she tells me, she's like, I'm so ready to quit. I'm just ready to quit. She's like, this is just terrible. And the working conditions, it was terrible that day. I would have hated to have been in the position. And it really occurred to me between that and seeing this older gentleman in a mobile wheelchair the other day as I was driving through Pigeon Forge to go to my maintenance job. It really occurred to me, he was out there, and I'm pretty sure he had a sign, homeless, hungry. It's like 15 degrees, whopping 14 degrees outside here in East Tennessee. And I'm just like, this could be me. And it just really, put in perspective a double-edged sword. Is that, one, right now we know, anybody that's a student of scripture and history, you can see the direction this republic's headed. Secondly, like from the river Euphrates drying up to all the prophetic things that's taking place, Mark of the Beast system being rapidly introduced, AI, data centers, robotics, Terminator bots, you name it. Like, it just looks like scenes out of a mixture of between Blade Runner, Fallout, End Time, that movie INTIME, and Terminator. It's all in a blender. And you can see it fast approaching. And it's like, I can either A, when hard times come, if I don't make preparation right now, some kind of preparation to have some heat and some water and some power and some medicine and refrigeration and just etc. Just the simple things. Turn a light bulb on. I am like heartbeats away from being like these people. And I'm not trying to be condescending to these people. I could be this way tomorrow. Just to give you an example, my wife could just up one day and be like, you know what, I just want a divorce and leave. Financially, that would break me. Just that one little change up in my life, it would break me. Just because of child support, bills owed, stuff in life. I mean, there's so many scenarios that a man's life can just turn upside down because of the matrix we're in, the system, this construct that we live in. That's just me. This truck, I'd probably have to let my truck go back. It just sucks. It's just the reality we live in. So, just one bad thing or two, and a person can be in a spot. And so, if you don't make some kind of preparation right now, you got that on the back burner. And then you've got the people like these two people I just ran into today that, like, they're elderly. Whatever money they've made, they've made. I mean, they're on maintain mode right now. They're just trying to survive life. They're just trying to get to the end of their days and try to live as peaceable as possible until their ticket's punched. And I know that sounds terribly morbid and condescending and disrespectful, and I don't mean this to come across that way. It's coming for me one day too, guys, if I live long enough. It's just the facts. But it is such a reality check to me at where we are today in this republic. It's like walking into the mall back in the 80s and 90s, the golden years, and walking in and you're like, where is that store at? And then you see the little circle bubble and it says, you are here. I'm telling you, this is bad times. This was good times. You are here. Like, just to put in perspective. And you know, I have never claimed to be a prophet. But I'm telling you, I consistently keep telling everyone, this is about to happen. This is about to happen. Told people 8 days before Trump was elected. He's going to be elected. Bad things will follow. X, Y, Z. You go watch that video. I don't think anything has fallen short of it happening. I remember back when Dad passed away. Before he passed away, went to the hospital. It's like the umpteenth time over a stroke. And something told me in my spirit, and I know it's a part of spirit told me, I believe with all my heart, is that Most High spoke to me. It was like, your dad's going to die. That's it. That's it. And I went and told him I loved him, and sure enough, 4 months later, he is dead. And I can tell you so many other instances throughout the years. Place I used to work, I knew I better get up out of there. I had this feeling to leave. I left there because judgment was coming. That was what was on my spirit. Leave here because judgment's coming. Seen the news the other day. Place I used to work, state of Tennessee versus said people. Employer, I'm not going to throw my former employer under the bus, but I'm just saying, like, there they are. It made the news. It's like, it sucks, but it's like when I get these feelings about stuff, I move on it anymore. And I'm telling you what, I was driving this same stretch of road, probably about 4 or 5 miles back. About 3 months ago, it hit me, and it was like, it's over for this place. Like, America will never be the same. And in the past, I know 120 days, and for sure the last 90 days, things have gotten progressively worse in this country. Like, it blows my mind that people that are hardcore pagans, that love the CMAS holiday, haven't even put holiday lights out. My town used to, I remember when I was a kid, you'd roll up through there and that place was lit up like an airport. And nowadays, I drive through there.
In 2 miles, take exit 407 onto State Route 66 towards Sevierville.
I don't even think hardly anybody did anything for the Halloween holiday. And it just goes to show you that people are hurting. And I'm not saying participate in the holidays. I'm just telling you, like, there's so many clear, determinative markers on the wall, definitive markers that's determining where we're at on the wall, that it's obvious. And I'm telling you, like, man, I took money I made the other day on a job. I bought me a 9mm chambered AK. I'd like to buy one of them 5.7 pistols from Caltech coming up. Next money I get for it. I don't want to harm nobody, but I'm telling you just wait. When people get desperate and hungry, the amount of break-ins, the amount of physical assaults and violence and stuff to come. I'm telling you what, folks, you better get ready to protect your family. Wild West is coming. I'm telling you, I can just feel it. I've never been more aware and sense things spiritually, physically, mentally, and just sober and vigilant like today. I mean, every minute I get, I try to spend my family and friends anymore and have a good, pleasant moment because I know it's all's winding down. And the thing is, I'll just say this and close because I'm about to go to work. I got to work closing shift tonight doing maintenance. But I'll tell you this, is that as
use the right 2 lanes to take exit 407 onto State Route 66 towards Sevierville.
On this channel, as far as ministry goes, and get people to prepare, is that the kingdom of heaven is the only solution. I'm telling you, whether you fall asleep in faith in Messiah,
take the exit, then keep left onto State Route 66 Business.
If you don't get to live to see it,
use the left 3 lanes to keep left onto State Route 66 Business towards Sevierville.
The only thing to make everything right is the kingdom of the Most High. Because this world is absolutely spent. And those that
invite 9.5 miles.
those that are
turn right onto Parkway.
World, they ain't gonna let loose the grip. They don't care about you. They do not care about the poor. They don't care about anybody but themselves and more power. And you know, I'll leave you with this thought: is that, you know, Scripture talks about that it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than a rich man entering the kingdom of heaven. If you are struggling in this life right now, I would say the one thing to it, and myself included, is just take comfort in the fact that we know the truth and that we know what's to come, because everything in this world is vanity and it's going to pass away. And it gives me a peace of mind when I look around and I see that so many people are doing better than me and they don't love the Father. This is their one run through this thing, okay? If they don't find some kind of reconciliation with the King, they ain't gonna see the world to come. And so I would just encourage everyone to love your neighbor and try to do right by them while you can, because this thing is about to settle out real soon, and you're about to see when the trumpets start and when everything starts going bad and prophetic things really start playing out at 100 miles an hour and nations start falling and this republic crumbles and everything else around us really falls off the rails. You're going to really know who really prepared, who really rooted himself in faith, and who mentally got ready for this, because it is about to pop off, and I can feel it. I've echoed it. This has been an echo chamber of this since 2012, and here we are. It's finally starting to go down. So guys, as always, till we see you again here, 7 Trumpets Prepper Channel, I hope the Most High Yah baruch you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, show you favor, and give you shalom, my friends, in Yahushua name.